Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Dr. Herbert Harris, and I'm welcoming you to another success thought for today. And today is success thought number 82, improving your self-discipline. Success thought number 82, improving your self-discipline. I picked this thought today. I think so many of us are really looking forward to closing this year out strong and doing what we must do to complete the things that we set out to do to make this year our year for success. And one of the things that we'll find is that as we strive for this, to make this happen, as we strive to make this happen, we find that it's in our hands. The more we get into making this year our year for success, the more obvious it becomes that it's in our hands. What we do, whether we end this year successfully or as just another year, it's really in our hands. And the main tool to help us focus to do what we must do to make this our banner year, once again, is in our hands. And so the topic today is self-discipline, because self-discipline is critical. And, our book, The 12 Universal Laws of Success, there's a great section in self-discipline under the law of focus. We're talking pages 123 through about 126. So if you have your book, you may want to pull it out. And if you don't have a book, I think you need to get one. The perfect gift for Christmas. So this thought about self-discipline is really discipline from within. There are two kinds of discipline. There's external discipline, which is mainly fear and reward discipline, where people tell you, if you don't do this, you're going to get a spanking. And if you do this, you're going to get some ice cream. And, as kids, we were taught that. That was our first lesson in discipline, was fear and reward. And those of you who had grandparents, they seem to really get that one. They tell you in a minute, boy, if you don't do this, I'm going to jack you up. I'm going to go up. Oh, grandparents had a way. That was a different era. People can't do that now, but that was a whole different era. But that external discipline from outside, that fear and reward discipline, it carries over into our present day, on a job. On a job, you perform to a certain level because of fear and reward. You know that? Welcome, JC. Thanks for joining us this morning. And that fear and reward is, what motivates you to let me be sure to get to work on time. Let me do my assignment. And so fear and reward works, but it only works to a certain level. So in the job environment, for example, under that fear and reward, welcome, Lundy. Thanks for joining us, my classmate. In the job environment, under that fear and reward paradigm, you are put in a place where you fear losing your job and you want to get paid as much as possible. But when you look at your employer, his role is to get as much out of you and pay you as little as possible. So you really have two things. You're working just hard enough to not get fired, especially when you hate the job. Okay, when you hate the job, that fear and reward really is in there. So when you hate the job, you work just hard enough to not get fired, and the employer only pays you just enough to keep you from quitting. So fear and reward motivation has a serious limitation. The most powerful motivation is that internal motivation, where you motivate yourself, and that depends on your self-discipline. Your ability to take control of your thoughts, take control of your emotions, take control of your habits, take control of your relationships, so that it all works for you. Those of you who are on our broadcast today, thank you so much. Those of you who are on our broadcast today, when you look at moving out to close out this month strong, and you see the things you have to do, I guarantee you there's some thoughts that are inconsistent with what you want to accomplish this year. You know, there's that thought of doubt in your mind. So you got to get over that. There's that feeling, you know, a feeling of tiredness. Maybe your health is not what it should be. That's undermining your progress. There may be some habits and definitely some people. I'll tell you, as you move on toward the end of the year, we all become magnetic for people, and the people we attracted may or may not support our goals. So this self-discipline piece is critical. How do you take control of your mind in such strength or degree that your thoughts, your emotions, your instincts, your habits, and your relationships are under your control? There's a great saying that says, when you live without discipline, you die without dignity. So how do you improve your self-discipline? What are some things that are in your hands that you can do to transform your life right now to exactly what you want it to be? Number one, you really have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can succeed. So whatever your goals were for this year, revisit them and really reaffirm your belief in your own goals. Sometimes when we get off track, we forget why we decided we wanted to do this. We forget what our goal was all about. So believe that you can succeed and then set about doing it. There's always something you can do right now to help move you closer to your goals. Number two, really roll with the punches. In this pandemic era, there's so many things going on that undermine you. There's so many things going on to distract you. There's so much noise in the background to just take your mind off what you want to do. And so learn to roll with the punches. You know, don't give in to the pressures. Don't sweat the small stuff. If you take care of the big stuff, the small stuff will take care of itself. It's very interesting. When you look at small stuff, you really give it life by paying attention to it. You take care of those big things and you'll be fine. Number three, just do it. Al Williams had a speech, and the speech was called, just do it, do it, do it, do it. Whatever you got to do, get busy doing it. There's always something you can do right now to take you closer to your goal. So get busy doing it. Don't go to the left, don't go to the right. Be like that success GPS going straight for the goal, your goals. Number four, be aware of the positive elements of hope. See, hope is powerful. There's it says, he who has health has hope. He who has hope has everything. You see, hope, think about this now. Hope is the aspect of faith that makes it all work. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. And so as we really strengthen our self-discipline to help us stay on the track to get where we want to go, hope is critical. Don't let life get into a rut. Don't get so distracted by past failures, by disappointments and all of those things. You just see beyond the obstacle to the prize. You know, it always says, keep your eye on the prize. So no matter what's happening, you know, racehorses, they put blinders on them so they're not distracted. So be aware of the positive elements of hope. Hope can be there for you when nothing else is. Have complete confidence in your ability to find a solution to any situation or circumstance. So whatever confronts you, whatever obstacle there is in your life, you say to yourself, what good can come of this? What important lesson am I supposed to learn to get through this? What is the good situation that can be the result of overcoming this obstacle? And when you look at the good and then have confidence in your ability to achieve the good, it really puts you on a path to making this year a great year for success. It's never too late. You know, we're right in the fourth quarter. We're not yet at the 2-minute drill, but we should be. At this point, we should be so focused and so self-disciplined that everything we do is towards making this year exactly the way we said we wanted it to be when we set out. Number 6, keep going and growing. Life is a continuous process. Success is a continuous realization of your worthwhile purpose. So there may be setbacks, there may be disappointments, there may be things that happen that, man, gee, this is not good, but it's okay. it's fine because you still have the ability to grow through it. When you look at every challenge and every situation as an opportunity for growth. Lord, what is the message here? What do you want me to grow through? I know it's a reason that I am here. Sometimes you have to say to yourself, you know, when you're in the middle of all kinds of negativity, you have to reframe that and say, you know what? There's a reason I'm here. The good Lord created me for a purpose. And the fact that I'm here in this stuff, okay, whether it's mud or muck or whatever it is, the fact that I'm here means there must be something for me to learn to get through this. You know, the scriptural principle says, seek and you shall find. So if you seek, the answer, it will come. And then finally, number 7, be a self-starter. You got to ring your own bell. You got to wake yourself up in the morning. You have to have that do it now attitude. Do it now, where the now and what you do is what is the best use of your time right now. You know that time question? What is the best use of my time right now when I consider my goals, my vision, and my purpose? Well, that's it. That's it. And don't do anything else. You know, you can neaten up your desk. My desk is really junky. Okay. And instead of doing this broadcast, I can say, wow, if I clean up my desk and make it real neat, I'll have a better day. No. My mission is to be here with you. I ask you, what is your mission? What is your reason for living? What is the thing that's important to you today? And then get busy doing it. So, how do we improve our self-discipline? 1, believe you can succeed and set about doing just that. Number 2, roll with the punches. Number 3, get busy achieving your goals. Number 4, be aware of the positive elements of hope. Number 5, have complete confidence in your ability to do whatever has to be done. Number 6, keep going and growing. And number 7, be a self-starter. Ring your own bell. Folks, when you can master self-discipline and make it work for you like this, nothing is impossible. You can be what you want to be. You can do what you want to do. You can have whatever you want to have. Always knowing that the best is yet to come. And so it is. Thank you so much. So many of you joined us on Instagram, on YouTube. Please share this message. Every morning at 8 a.m., I'm going to be here. Join me every morning and bring somebody with you. We're like the oasis in the desert. Come on in and get watered up. Have a great, magnificent day. Be blessed. Make it a great day, knowing that the best is always yet to come. And so it is.